everybody, it's Mrs. Woolleyin5th. If you're new here, my name is Lauren. This is my husband, Jordan.
Hi.
And today, we are going to be having some fun with ChatGPT and SpongeBob SquarePants.
Let's get into it.
Let's go. All right, so Jordan, explain what we're going to be doing.
So we have each come up with a list of 3 episodes. And we're going to try and figure out whether each one of these episodes are an actual episode of SpongeBob SquarePants or if the other person used ChatGPT to come up with the episode content.
I love this. Do we get to guess in between?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
After I'll read the episode and then you have to guess whether it's real or fake.
Okay. I like this.
Simple enough. You ready?
Simple. All right, let's do it.
Okay, this is the first episode on my list.
All right, I gotta put my, hold on. I gotta channel my childhood Lauren, who would be sitting in front of my television screen watching SpongeBob SquarePants on a Saturday morning, bowl of Fruit Loops. Okay.
Can you feel it now, Lauren? Can you feel it now? Doth thou feel it now?
Read your episodes.
Okay. Episode 1.
Okay.
In this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, Plankton hatches a plan to blow up the Krusty Krab and capture SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs. In retaliation, Mr. Krabs uses Plankton's fear of whales to torment him. Believing he is being tormented by Mr. Krabs' daughter, Pearl, Plankton becomes traumatized and is actually unaware that it is Mr. Krabs in disguise. In a desperate act, Plankton attempts to unalive himself, only to be stopped by SpongeBob, who reveals Mr. Krabs' true identity. Fueled by anger, Plankton now sets his sight on revenge, while SpongeBob attempts to reason with Mr. Krabs.
There is so much going on. Okay, first of all, wasn't Pearl a shark?
No, Pearl was a whale.
Is she?
Yeah, you didn't... Whoa, hold on. You didn't know Pearl was a whale?
I thought she was a shark.
No, she's a whale.
No, that makes sense.
Whale, then.
Well, I had that fact wrong. Yeah,
Yep.
no, I now that I'm back in my childhood brain, no, I definitely thought she was some kind of shark. But no, she's definitely a whale. That doesn't sound like any episode that I've ever heard. So I'm going to go with that's ChatGPT. Are you serious?
That's an actual episode. And
okay, what season is that?
It is season 7, episode 11, part 1, One Course Meal.
I have never seen
that is
that
the
one.
actual plot line for One Course Meal.
I don't think I literally don't think I've ever seen that one. That sounded like it was going to be made up.
Next one. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. So, okay, now that one was real. So now I'm going to be like hyper vigilant for the ChatGPT one.
Oh, you think you are, but
I think I am.
In this episode of SpongeBob asks Gary. SpongeBob asks Squidward.
I was going to say he asks the snail, but like,
No.
I didn't react because I was like, he asks Gary. Like, that sounds plausible.
Nope, I'm wrong. SpongeBob asks Squidward
Okay.
to take care of Gary, his pet snail, while he attends a jellyfishing convention.
Okay.
Squidward reluctantly accepts, but neglects Gary while he enjoys an entire weekend of sunbathing. When SpongeBob returns home, he realizes that Gary is very sick and weak due to Squidward's neglect. He then takes Gary to a vet who prescribes SpongeBob to give Gary snail plasma. But SpongeBob accidentally injects himself, causing him to transform into a snail. Squidward, feeling guilty, tries to avoid SpongeBob, but ends up injecting himself with the plasma and turns into another snail. In the end, eventually, all 3 characters become snails and end the episode by meowing together on a fence.
That is true. That is a real episode.
Ding! Yes, it is!
I remember that episode. That one, I don't, like, I didn't get it at first, but then as soon as you said like SpongeBob injected himself with snail plasma, I was like, I remember him turning into a snail. So that is a real episode.
It is a real episode. Its name is I Was a Teenage Gary.
Like, one of my favorite things, like looking back as an adult, is looking at the names of episodes because adults wrote them. And as a kid, you don't really appreciate the puns.
Like the humor that goes into the title. Yep.
Yeah. And now as an adult, I'm like, good one. All right.
Are you ready?
Ready.
In this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, while working at the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob is transported into an alternate dimension Bikini Bottom. While most of Bikini Bottom is still the same, one thing is different. Mr. Krabs is now a cruel mayor. SpongeBob soon receives a mysterious package containing a message from an underground resistance Plankton who tries to recruit him to expose the corrupt Mr. Krabs. Intrigued, SpongeBob embarks on a thrilling journey through Bikini Bottom, joined by Squidward, Sandy, and Patrick. Together, they uncover Mr. Krabs' exploitation of all the citizens of Bikini Bottom and lead a rebellion against his oppressive regime. In a climactic showdown, SpongeBob confronts Mr. Krabs, exposing his crimes and inspiring the people to rise up. The city of Bikini Bottom is transformed as the citizens reclaim hope and rebuild a new future.
That just reminds me of the episode where they're like, Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there.
Plotting his oppression.
No, standing at the concession. Plotting his oppression. Like,
God, that's one of my favorite lines.
I know. Okay, I don't think that one's... I've never seen that one, but that doesn't mean that it's not real.
Real or fake? Let's go. You gotta pick.
I'm gonna go with that one is ChatGPT. That seems too current. Like, that would be some, like, current event SpongeBob. Is that
Dang it, it's already...
Is it ChatGPT?
Yeah, it's generated.
All right, so 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want that last episode.
There you go. If you would like the rights to that episode...
Nickelodeon, pick that up. I am giving that to you for free.
Don't do that.
For a determined price.
All right, my turn.
There you go, take it.
In this episode,
SpongeBob
and Patrick mistakenly believe that Squidward is moving away and attempt to prevent his guest, who turns out to be Man Ray, from causing trouble. They sneak into Squidward's house and offer a sand pie to welcome Man Ray to Bikini Bottom. When they discover Man Ray's true identity, they retreat and accidentally awaken Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy from their cryonic nap. Believing they must stop Man Ray, SpongeBob and Patrick don the superhero personas and confront him. A comedic battle ensues, causing damage to Squidward's house. Eventually, Squidward returns home, unaware of the chaos, while SpongeBob and Patrick use their super saliva to repair the damages they caused. However, Squidward's frustration causes his house to collapse, concluding the episode with a humorous twist.
I think this is a real episode. I don't remember what season, but I think it's an early season, and I'm pretty sure this is a real episode.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got it right?
It is a real episode.
Yes. Let me guess. Is it from season 3?
No. This one is actually from a later season.
Oh, shoot.
This is season 11, and it's called Man Ray Returns.
Man Ray.
All right, so you're already one step better than I was in the first round.
I was gonna say, how many did you get right?
2 out of 3.
Oh, you got 2 out of 3. Okay.
2 out of 3.
Okay, so I gotta get this next one right.
You gotta get 2 of them right to beat my score.
I know, to beat you, but at least if I get this next one right, I can go into the third being like, all right, I'm okay.
Okay. In this episode, SpongeBob's bubble-blowing antics reach new heights as his magical bubbles turn Bikini Bottom into a chaotic playground of absurdities. Squidward becomes a living clarinet, Patrick sprouts a jellyfish head, and Mr. Krabs gains dollar bill claws, while the town transforms into a wacky world of talking cheeseburgers and giant marshmallows. Amid the madness, SpongeBob and his friends find a way to reverse the effects and restore order. With the help of Sandy's scientific genius and a grand finale of bubble blowing, they succeed, leaving behind unforgettable memories of a wild and laughter-filled adventure.
So I feel like this is a real episode because this is like the Bubble Buddy episode.
Do you remember when Bubble Buddy had to use the porta potty for like an hour? People were like waiting in line.
I'm pretty sure this is the Bubble Buddy episode.
So is it real or fake?
Because they have the episode where they make stuff with the bubbles. But now I'm trying to think, like, I don't know if...
Do you want to hear the title? Do you want a clue?
Yeah, give me the clue.
Okay, it's titled Bubble Trouble.
That's real. That's a real episode.
Eh!
That's not a real episode?
Wrong. That is a ChatGPT episode. Bubble Trouble does sound like the Bubble Buddy episode.
I was gonna say that sounds like that sounds like the Bubble Buddy episode.
It's not.
I'm calling you a liar.
I ain't calling you for dinner. All right, are you ready for the last one?
All right, last one. Let's go.
All right. In this episode, Mr. Krabs announces the 25th anniversary of Plankton's failed attempt to steal the Krabby Patty formula. However, their celebration is interrupted when a robot enters the Krusty Krab and Plankton emerges demanding the formula. Caught off guard, Plankton fails to come up with a threat and is swiftly flushed down the toilet by Mr. Krabs. Feeling defeated, Plankton decides to recruit henchmen and invites his relatives from across the sea to the chum bucket. To his disappointment, he realizes they are dim-witted country folk, but still manage to convince them to join his plan with the promise of unlimited root beer.
I think it's a real episode.
You think it's real?
Because I don't know why, but I know I've seen from SpongeBob like a depiction of like hillbilly fish.
It is a real episode.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yes, it's called Plankton's Army. So,
Plankton
and his country cousins are trying to steal Krabby Patty for unlimited root beer. I would do that for unlimited root beer.
Who doesn't want unlimited root beer? Like,
I would.
I'll take it.
1000%. So who wins?
Well, we tied, so the internet?
You decide.
Yep.
Who wins? Does Jordan win?
Okay, no, here's how we'll break
or
it.
do I win?
Here's how we'll break it. In the comments, whose ChatGPT episode was better?
Ooh, I like that.
That's how we'll decide.
Which one did you like better? Did you like Bubble Trouble better, or did you like Mr. Krabs Takes Over as Mayor episode better?
Put it in the comments.
Let us know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Also, make sure that you go and follow Jordan on TikTok and Instagram. No. Jordan is Woolley. He started posting content.
Oh, I did.
So we need to get him a bunch of followers for funsies.
Why not?
If you aren't already, make sure you become a member of the Woolly fam. Subscribe down below, like, comment. We love to read all your comments. And this video needs to be...
Oh, I'm not. They're asleep. So, boom, boom. Teddy and Duncan approved. Oh, wait, we got one. Oh, there's one. He's awake.
It's Teddy